I guess I should say yo, yo, yo. And
yo, yo.
It's awesome to be out with Sweat Elite, big time fan.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Here for a track workout.
Yeah, beautiful morning, perfect conditions.
Great morning, yeah. I probably should have done a session I'm more known for, like a long, hard run with lots of tempo.
Yeah.
Because I don't think people will be too impressed with my track workout, but it is what's on the plan today.
Yes, it's on the plan today. So what is on the plan today before I ask a couple of quick questions I've been wanting to ask? What's the workout?
Yeah, so we're doing about 5K warm up here.
Yep.
And then we'll do 6 times 2K at race pace, shooting for 6:30 to 6:40 for those.
Okay.
200 jog walk between, and then 4x400, working on that leg speed, getting ready for another potential sprint finish.
Yeah.
And then ending with 2x200, maybe 4 of them even, if I feel great.
Okay.
Even more leg speed.
Yeah, yeah.
So just working on that upper end speed and settling into race pace at altitude here.
And we're relatively fresh off the Collins Cup where there was a sprint finish. Are these reps at the end inspired by the battle with Lionel?
100% inspired. And yeah, I mean, I think you gotta train it if you want to do it on race day. And also a big part of sprinting is visualizing. So it's not just getting the leg speed, it's telling myself I believe in myself and that I can do it. And so kind of on the rest, visualizing and implementing it so it's not just a tool I have, but a tool I know I can utilize and that can be to my benefit.
Awesome. And where are we in the grand scheme of things in terms of racing? So we're a couple of weeks after the Collins Cup now, and you got a couple coming up. What's on the schedule over the next couple of months?
Yeah, so up next is Dallas PTO race.
Yep.
Big prize money, 100K, so it's only an 18K run. That's 2.5 weeks. And then 70.3 Worlds is the big target. So yeah, and I've only been back at altitude for 10 days. So you can hear I'm maybe breathing a little hard. But
you spent most of the summer in Europe?
Yeah, most of the summer in Europe. So 10 days, I'm from here, I should be mostly adapted.
Yep. And what did you learn from your, if anything, from your trip to Europe? Were you, one of the questions that actually came through was, have you changed anything since your trip to Europe, or was it just more or less the same in the training?
When I was there, I did slightly more cycling than running, just because of the roads, and I didn't have great running routes. I didn't have a track for 9 weeks. But what I'd say I learned is Europe is, as a whole, like very, very professional. The athletes are very professional, and there's a huge group of them that are at a top level. While in the US, we have a much smaller contingent. So yeah, it inspired me to up my game, I'd say.
Okay, good answer. We'll go back to the track and get into the workout.
Okay, awesome.
Yo, 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 yo,
How are you?
yo, yo.
So this is Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, how you doing, man?
This is
How's it going, my
Thiago.
friend?
Nice to meet you. You're joining Sam today?
I will try to
You'll do your best?
motivate my friend. I will be the Spartan, the pacer. Oh my gosh. I'm not a Kenyan, but I'm a Brazilian. Oh.
He brings the fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we both bring the fun. This week we've been talking a lot about back to the basics,
Back to the basics.
which
yeah, true.
in triathlon and running, we both agree is hard work and having fun.
Yes.
Exactly.
Really, more than anything else.
Yeah.
If I would add a third, I would say it's just an aerobic foundation. If you had to specify the work, that's the most important work. But
Yep.
have fun, work hard.
Yeah.
Everything else will come into place.
I like
Yo,
it.
yo, yo. How was the sleep?
Oh, it's okay. How about you? A little big of a day to sleep great. We had like a 7.5-hour day yesterday.
Oh yeah? Oh, training day?
Training day, yeah.
Okay. What do you have on? I guess it's all on Strava. You log. That's one thing I actually really enjoy about yourself, Sam. You log everything on Strava.
Yeah, we did like 200K on the bike,
Oof.
up high on the peak to peak.
Okay.
Then I ran 10K off,
Yeah.
and then we swam 4K.
Oh wow.
Just one more day.
Do you typically find it? I feel like this is one of those things where some people are one way, or some people are the other. Do you find it easy to sleep well after a massive day of training like that, or?
That's a little too big of a day. Normally if it's like If it had been an hour shorter, I think I would have slept okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Or 2 hours shorter, but 7.5 hours is a little much. Like, you're really tired, but your body's still almost like in a fight or flight response.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's keeping you up a little. Or you sleep, but you're kind of not super restful.
Yeah, the body temperature is a little bit high after.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Okay, so we've got some interesting things going with the shoes today. You're going to be testing a couple of races.
Yeah, so I'm testing 2 options here.
Yep.
This is the original Metaspeed Sky from ASICS,
Okay.
and right now I have on the Metaspeed Edge Plus. So that's their newer shoe. I raced in this all of last year, and then this year this came out, and I switched into this.
Okay.
And I've had good success with it.
Yep.
I've run well in both shoes. Now, so I'm just running an experiment of which one feels better. Of course, the tracks, it's a good way to test in a way because you can compare the times exactly, but also you have to account for how will the shoe feel on turns or uphills or downhills. So, but of course I've tested both of them separately, but I have a feeling the old one might actually be better, so I might be going back to that. But no conclusive evidence yet. Let's test them first.
Let's test them out.
If the times are way faster in one and it feels the same, then we kind of know. And also, one might be better for the marathon, for the Ironman, and one might be better for the half. Because I do know this one is more stable. The Sky Series in general is more stable, but this one might get more propulsion. So I might be using this for 70.3 half distance races and this for Ironmans.
Okay.
But yeah, it's going to be great to test.
Awesome. And fueling wise today, I can see you got a gel in your hand. You got one down here as well. What's your plan with a workout like this with fueling?
Yeah, mostly I don't really need the calories. I just want the caffeine. So each one has 50 milligrams of caffeine. I'll take this now, so I'm a little charged up, and then if I'm feeling tired, I'll take that.
Yep.
I am just in general feeling a little bit tired today, so that's why normally I would only take one, but I might need both today.
Yep. Okay. Sounds good. And any fluid? Any sort of
Just
electrolyte drink?
just water since I've
just
got
water.
since I've got 2 gels.
Yeah.
Normally, like everything, I never have some strict thing. Maybe if I had just brought 1 gel, this would have been electrolytes. But since I have 2 gels, and it's not that hot yet, it's only 7:30 in the morning.
Yep.
I figured water would be sufficient.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh! Compared to those heavy trainers, I was just logging bricks.
Yeah.
I was like, how am I going to run this pace? But now I feel like I can fly. Okay, we'll just do a quick little 100-meter stride here. I'll go right into it.
On that bike made my old guy jump.
Drop the training partner immediately.
Yeah. It was going to be a tough one for him, I think.
Yeah.
So 6:38,
Nice. Right on.
perfect.
Right on schedule. Yeah.
First one will probably be the worst, I think,
Yep.
because just getting the lungs opened up
Yep.
with only 100-meter stride, you know? So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it'll be up from here.
Yep.
Oh, excited to change the shoes and see how it feels.
Yeah, for sure.
5 left.
5 to go.
Felt really hard for me.
Huh?
The altitude, really
Yeah,
hard.
too hard, yeah.
3:30.
Yeah, probably just go your own pace. Yeah.
Hey Sam, how you doing?
All right, 6:38.
Same again. Nice.
1 second faster, or same maybe. Was
Yeah.
it the same?
Yeah, I think. Oh, yeah, more or less.
More or less the same.
Yeah. So how are you guiding these efforts? Is it just purely to feel? Is it supposed to be a Ironman race pace, 70.3 race pace, or is it just
Yeah,
purely
so it's
running the gut feel?
basically half 70.3 goal race pace,
Yep.
which would be
60,
pretty quick. It'd be
69
like
or 68 for a half.
Yeah, 68
Yep.
or so. The altitude is affecting me a little. I'm breathing a little harder than I'd like, but
Yep.
I really want to try and get that neuromuscular coordination today.
Yep.
Dallas is going to be super hot, so
Okay.
I figure the altitude will sort of be offset by the heat. So
Sure. Yeah.
I wish it was feeling a little easier, 5:15, because that's what I'd like to run, but
Yeah.
it's okay if today's a little faster than I actually run.
Yeah. You did do 7 hours of training yesterday too.
Yeah,
7.5.
exactly. So everything's just coming together, and
Yeah. Yeah.
it always takes time, and
For sure.
won't look into the paces too much.
No.
It's still not a bad pace, but it's nothing like what you were running yesterday.
You were going to join us for a second there. I thought you might.
For a second, you guys were running like 4:24 pace per mile.
Not for very
I'm
long.
running 5:20 pace.
Not for very long.
Nice. Guys, slide out track, Jill and Mike. Taller track, Adam, Sam.
Okay.
Okay, 6:31 for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to switch shoes now.
Yep. Now we'll see.
And so just for reference, those first three were in the Metaspeed
Metaspeed Edge Plus.
Edge Plus. Okay.
And so it's confusing. Now ASICS has a way of designating it.
Yeah.
They say this shoe, the Edge, is for a cadence runner. What they say that means is if you find your speed by picking up your cadence,
Okay.
then this shoe is right for you. Which I am the opposite of that. My cadence, of course my cadence increases a bit, but I increase it with my stride. My stride gets longer, which is what they say this shoe is. But I had a nice long conversation with them, and they said they're both tools. So for me, when I get sloppy, I let my cadence drop and my stride stays long.
Gotcha.
And I become really inefficient. So they said this shoe is actually good because it will force your cadence up in training. And so therefore, I train myself to have that higher cadence. And then naturally, I've always got that stride length. So anyways, it's not always like what you do, like what you naturally do, but also what are you working on, and the shoe that is your weakness can help you work on that. So they're both, good tools.
Okay. And in your recent races, Collins Cup, which ones have you used?
I've used this one.
You've used
So this
the
actually
Edge.
has my fastest run in it so far, and a half of 109.30.
Okay.
And then this, I won Boulder 70. I set the course record at Boulder 70.3 in this last year, and was, So they're both great shoes. It's just a matter of maybe which one gets the
choose
slight edge, right?
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty, let's push.
Let's push!
Yo, 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 right? There we go. We got the girls cheering us on.
We've got the fan, yeah, the fan's out.
Yeah.
This early in the morning, that's impressive.
All right, 6:27 and a half.
Ooh,
So a little faster.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. These feel a little harder on the legs though,
Okay,
but better on the lungs.
okay, interesting.
So-
There you go. Do you feel like the effort was more or less the same as the previous ones? Just
Yeah, I felt.
shifting you 5-10 seconds quicker?
Yeah, exactly. I thought
Wow.
it was the same effort.
Okay.
Almost even easier on the lungs.
Yeah, sure. That's really interesting.
Yeah, super
2 more to go in these.
fascinating. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. All right, 6:28. So the same.
Same.
Nice and consistent. That's good.
Yeah. You probably can't help but favour these when you're.
I think so. Makes me
But then again, when you're doing a lot of volume, I feel like sometimes, at least for me, it just takes a few reps to get going.
to get going. Yeah. I think though, these are better. Good work.
Yep.
These are better at the mid distance.
Okay.
I'll wear these at Dallas,
Okay.
St. George, but I might still wear the other ones for the full. It feels to me like these are better, and they lower the heart rate a bit, but they're a little less forgiving on the legs.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you get tired in these, I think then they become worse.
Sure.
But when you feel good, they're better. So
Yeah. Okay.
both shoes, I guess, serve a purpose.
Yep. What are you leaning towards wearing in the 400s and 200s?
I'll keep these on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Partly just because I'm lazy. I don't want to change
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Well, that'd be 12k worth of intervals, so I don't blame you.
One K. 3:13, 3:12. Let's do it.
Oh, 6:22.
Nice one.
There we go.
Perfect progression.
Alrighty. That's with a little bit of gas. That's good. 6 done.
Yeah.
Now 400s.
Aye.
Yeah. But these will be easy in comparison, I think.
Oh yeah.
It's only like a minute of pain,
Yeah, exactly.
and then
200s get even shorter.
yeah. 200s are hard, but it's like they're so quick. It's like
Yeah.
whatever.
It's hard for like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
So the 400 we start now.
We'll start in 100 meters. Yeah, we kind of get
Oh,
rest.
the shoes good.
Good. Yeah, very good shoes. Oh, we're already at 12 miles.
Big day. After a big day
Yeah.
yesterday.
There's right here. That's what this is about.
This is about Lionel.
Yeah.
Nice. Working on that sprint finish that after the Collins Cup, that was a close one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you reckon there's anything you would have done differently in that run? Would you have pushed a little later, or in retrospect, was it just a?
The biggest mistake I made was actually not. No, I checked out the finish line, but I had never really thought about finish lines in this sense.
Yep.
And it was very narrow.
It was.
And having the inside line was super important.
Yep.
In a sprint finish.
Agreed.
And I didn't think about that. And Lionel was super smart. He guarded that inside line from about 800 meters out.
I saw that.
And I kept attacking to try and get it.
Yep.
But my mistake was from 1K out, because I was actually in the lead, we went around a right turn, and I went on the inside line, and he went on the outside line. Mm-hmm. But then that turned into the inside line. And the difference in a 200-meter sprint would be starting in lane 1 versus like lane 4 here.
Yep.
And that's 3 seconds. So
exactly.
In a way, it was my sprint, but it was also just rookie errors. And
yeah, sure.
I mean Lionel is the most seasoned veteran at sprint finishes in long distance triathlon, and
yeah.
I'm happy because he gave me a true lesson in sprint finishes, and the Collins Cup, it's a set prize money. So
yeah.
If there's anyone I could lose, I'd like to lose that one, and I'd like to win the next one. So
let's do it.
In such a strategic way.
Yeah. Nice one. It's always a funny feeling going from the threshold to the VO2 max.
Totally. It's like it only hurts the final 100.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then I'm actually getting more rest for a 400 than for 2K.
Yeah. I've got a random question in between your 400s.
Okay.
I'm curious, being a marathoner, if you trained for a marathon for, let's say, a month or two, what would be your target if you just trained for a marathon?
I mean, I know you watch my YouTube. I ran
I watched the 238. That was at altitude, training run. Yep.
Winter, no carbon shoes.
Windy, very.
I think if I trained, and not for too long, 6 weeks or so, my goal would be sub 218 to be Olympic standard.
Yeah.
Which, for me, would be great.
Yeah, for sure.
And I don't know, I would like to actually do it sometime instead of just saying I could do it. It'd be nice to
actually
give it a try and get ASICS on board and tell the story with some videos and then just see what happened, you know?
Pitch it to ASICS and I'll be there.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do it.
Okay. 2 left.
Yeah.
Whew. Good work, buddy. Oh, 107. Whew. Whew.
Getting faster each one. It's good to see.
No sting though.
Yeah. Did you eat breakfast before this? Do you have anything before a big workout like this? Or just the gels?
I had a coffee.
Did Gustav Eden just the gels?
No, I believe in a proper wholesome diet. I had an English muffin and a tortilla.
Oh, nice, okay.
Very wholesome.
Yeah, okay. Must have got up early for that. We had a 7 o'clock start.
Heck no, I woke up at 6:35.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay, you're like me. Okay, you can eat and get straight into it. Yeah, nice.
Not too much. If I wanted to really do it right, I probably would have woken up at 6, had a little bowl of oatmeal, waited a bit, done some mobility.
Yeah.
But sleep is king.
And you're still, I mean, you're probably at the tail end of the jet lag now, but there's still the time difference. Yeah.
I actually liked when I had the jet lag coming back from Europe because I was asleep at 8:30.
Yeah, and
up at like 5:30.
Yeah, nice.
Or 5, and I loved it because I'd get all my work emails done.
Yeah.
And then train, and then by like 1, I'd be totally done. It was. Yeah, it was refreshing actually. But now I'm kind of back to normal.
Yeah, sure.
But I like to train the gut too. You eat right before.
Yep.
Because Ironman, you have to eat.
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
So you're eating during the marathon, not right before.
Yeah.
that just gels. That's why Gustav eats gels
Yeah.
for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
Wait, we start right here. Ooh, 105.
Another perfect progression.
Yeah.
Nice. You feeling you'll do the 200s, or you reckon that's, yeah?
Only one.
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
I almost said skip them, but
Yeah, well, that'll probably be quicker than you hope
Yeah.
for the course, yeah.
one is plenty though, just to teach the legs
Yeah.
a little more turnover.
Yeah.
.0
Oh, perfect. Nice.
into the wind too.
Yeah, a little bit windy. Awesome workout, man. That's
Yeah.
great going.
That's good. I think 2 weeks, freshen up,
Yep.
a little more speed work.
Yeah.
5:15 will be doable for
think so.
18K.
Yeah.
Off the bike, of course.
So you've made a firm decision on the shoes you'll go with?
I think so. I think these.
Okay.
I think no doubt these.
Yep.
Um,
And they are the
Metaspeed Sky,
Sky, yeah.
original version.
Yep.
The OG.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
The other thing about these, the original, these ones, I can actually wear with no socks.
Okay.
The other ones, I raced ones with no socks. They ripped half my foot off.
Ooh.
I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, you don't want that.
But that means these saved me another
yeah.
12 seconds in transition, so
Yeah.
so that could add up.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, so as you said, you're 2.5 weeks out. That workout pretty much went to plan. And what is coming up for you in the next week? Do you have the schedule?
Yeah, I've got the schedule. Yeah, I'd say actually the workout went above the plan. It was
Yeah.
better, and
Because you were shooting for 6:30 to 6:40.
40, and I ended
a few
up
of them were in the 20s.
4 of them were
Yeah.
620s, and
Yep.
the first 2 were actually the hardest. Might have been partly the shoes,
Yep.
switching the shoes, but I think a lot of it was also just as my body warmed up.
Yep.
It took a bit to warm up, and those 400s were terrific. And now the plan is sort of a more polarized plan the next week. So it's
Yep.
basically easy aerobic volume, or then more punchy hard stuff like this. So on Sunday I do 17 miles total, and it's 10 times 3 minutes on at 3 minutes a K. So a little faster than this, 130 off at like 4 minutes a K at 6:30 pace. So it's a VO2 workout.
Okay.
The bike workout Saturdays, really gnarly, lots of time trialing above pace, but shorter, and yeah, otherwise it's just filler gap, you know, 2 easy runs, 7:30 pace, that kind of stuff, and then starting the sauna prep, as well.
The sauna prep?
Yeah. First that I start that on Sunday, and then every day for 2 weeks to get ready, because it's going to be, we race at 2:30 in Dallas in September. It's going to be like 110. It's going to be crazy, but yeah, it's nice, and it's just great to put the work in, and I love being back in Boulder. It's such a beautiful place to work hard, and great to have awesome training partners, and great to have you out, and
Yeah,
it makes the work easy, you know.
One last question for you. What are some bigger goals that you have over the next sort of 2 to 3 years? Do you have anything in mind? Is it like an Ironman World Championship, or winning the 70.3 obviously is a big one?
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we haven't covered? I'm curious to know. One of my friends asked.
The goal is to win 70.3 Worlds this year, and then before 2025, I'd like to win the Ironman World Championships in Kona. So, just working hard to make that dream a reality.
Awesome. All the best to you, man. Thanks so much for having me out.
Thank you, and yo.